Most people believe they're thinking clearly. They're confident in their opinions, their judgments, and their worldview. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of our thinking is automatic, habitual, unexamined. We believe we're driving the car, when in reality we're just passengers along for the ride. Real thinking, clear thinking, is rare. You see, clear thinking isn't just about being smart. It's about being aware. It's about stepping back, watching your thoughts unfold, and asking, wait, does this make sense? And that's hard, because it takes effort, it takes humility, it takes practice. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly questioned one of your own beliefs? When was the last time you spotted an error in your own logic and actually corrected it? We live in a world obsessed with speed, fast news, fast opinions, fast solutions. But the mind doesn't work well under pressure. It works best when it's calm, when it has space to breathe. Great thinkers throughout history knew this. They didn't chase cleverness, they chased clarity. And clarity is what allows you to make decisions with confidence, not arrogance, but understanding. Let's break this down. A clear thought is simple, director. It doesn't rely on complicated jargon or fuzzy language. It can often be phrased as a conditional, if this, then that. For example, if I spend all my free time scrolling, then I'll never make progress on what matters. That's a clear thought. You can test it, you can act on it, you can learn from it. And that's the beauty of clarity. It leads to action. When you're clear, you don't hesitate. You move, you experiment, you get feedback. And feedback is the compass of the mind. It points you toward truth, even if the journey is uncomfortable. Let's say you act on your thought, you put your phone away, you work on your goal. A week later, you check in. Did your life improve? Do you feel more aligned? Or did nothing really change? That's feedback, and it teaches you something no book, no guru, no motivational video ever could. Your own experience is your greatest teacher. This is the path of clear thinking, clarity to action to feedback to refinement. And with each cycle, your understanding sharpens, your decisions improve, your life gets better. Now, here's something interesting. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." That's clarity in action. He wasn't just preaching moral values, he was training himself, training his mind to act from reason rather than impulse. Aurelius kept a private journal, now called Meditations. In it, he questioned himself, he challenged his assumptions, he organized his thoughts not for others, but for himself. Why? Because he understood something we often forget. The world is chaotic. Our minds are chaotic. And unless we create order within, we will be ruled by confusion without. So how do you begin? You start small, you pause, you reflect, and you write. Yes, write. Because writing forces your thoughts to take shape. It turns the abstract into the visible. It exposes the gaps in your reasoning. Here's a simple exercise. Take a thought you believe is true, any belief, any assumption. Now try to write it out as a clear, testable statement. If this, then that. Then ask, is this really true? Have I tested it? What would count as proof? This sounds simple, but it's powerful because it turns passive thought into active investigation. And slowly, something changes. You stop chasing answers. You start refining questions. You become less reactive, more deliberate, less dogmatic, more curious. And that is the beginning of wisdom. Because wisdom isn't knowing everything. It's knowing what to question and what to let go. So let's bring it home. The clearer your thinking, the better your decisions. The better your decisions, the better your actions. The better your actions, the better your results. And the better your results, the better your life. But it all begins here, with thought. Not flashy, not loud, but simple, clear, honest. So next time you're unsure of something, ask yourself, is this thought clear? Can I phrase it as a testable idea? Have I looked for evidence, or am I just hoping it's true? Clear thinking isn't a gift, it's a discipline. And like any discipline, it rewards those who practice. So practice, think slowly, write clearly, live intentionally, and over time, you'll see the difference.